everyone and welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. So an unfortunate 1-0 loss today here with Jonny. What's your thoughts on that?
It wasn't a great performance. No. It wasn't. It's almost the season's almost fizzling out a little bit, especially after Monday. It was a poor performance today. It was as well. But West Brom had something to fight for. They've still got. Look, they're going to still. I think it's like a 1% chance, but they're going to still stay up. We've got nothing to play for really. If they finish in the top 10, it's a bonus. But you can just. It's hard to say this, but you can just tell that we were on the beach a little bit today.
Yeah.
I think you can just tell there's only a couple of games left. We'll focus on next season. But I don't think it's the way that Rafa wanted it to be. I think you could tell he was very animated on the touchline today. But it's not the end of the world, but it's still disappointing that we've lost at home because you want to try and finish the season off well. But I think if I was Rafa now, I'd probably give him the bollocking a little bit because I really don't think that the players played well enough at all. Yeah. Especially in the second half, we were shocking in the second half as well.
Speaking on Rafa and what he would think of this, he's apparently open talks with the club about extending his contract. What do you think about that?
I think he's doing it the sensible way. I think he wants to know what Ashley's hand is. I think he wants to know how much money he's going to get at the end of the season, at the start of next season, because last season it was all the same. You know, he won the championship and he was told this is the amount of money you're going to get, and he got nowhere near it. So for me, Ashley can say, look, you can have 70-80 million or whatever, and then you can have whatever you make from player sales. But is he actually going to keep to that promise? Is Lee Charnley actually going to do his job and say, yes, you can have that money to spend on a player regardless of how old he is or regardless of where he's come from? Because it was really frustrating the last two transfer windows. Maybe the last transfer window in particular, there were still rumours of a takeover going on. But there was no excuse last summer, and this summer is just as big. You look at West Brom are going to go down. Arguably today they had a better squad than us. Arguably today, and I think they've got to meet his demands, because if they give him one season and he doesn't do well, then fine, fair enough, you can say to him, well, should we be giving you that amount of money because look what we've done this season? But with a championship squad in the top 10, give him a bit of give him a chance to get some players in, because it isn't good enough.
Now, looking at the game itself, a bit concerning Paul Dummett went off. He didn't have the best game, but it's not like Paul Dummett to be taken off halfway through a game at all.
I think it was just tactical. I couldn't see him getting injured. I think it was just tactical. I think it was just Kennedy's more attacking. Play him just a little bit further back, bring Murphy on. I don't think it was an injury. I think it was just a tactical reason. I could count the day that 5 or 6 players didn't have a good game today. Gale wasn't very good. Perez wasn't very good. Richie I didn't think was great. Yedlin was absolutely awful today.
Who would you say had the best performance out of our squad today?
Probably Diarmi again. So many times I've been saying that recently, but Mo Diarmi again. I know he gave the ball away a couple of times, but you know what? He looked like he was the only one that was actually driving the team on. Shelby tried a couple of times, but Diarmi was the one that was going, right, I'm going to take it by the scruff of the neck and let's see if we can do something. But honestly, we just can't cross to save our life. Like seriously, like Yedlin can't cross. Richie was poor on his crosses a couple of times today. I'd love a right back just to come in the summer and just be able to cross the ball, because we're really struggling with that.
Hopefully Rafa gets that as well. Moving forward to our next game, it doesn't get much easier.
That's only Watford, isn't it?
Still.
Again, look, the last 3 games: Watford away, Tottenham away, Chelsea at home. Realistically, on paper, we're not going to get many more points. Watford, we've got a chance, but I think that's got 0-0 written all over it. I think it's got a draw written all over it. Spurs, depends if they're still in the Champions League, and Chelsea depends if they're still in the Champions League race. If Chelsea aren't in the Champions League race, I fancy us to get something, because I think they'll rest quite a few players for the FA Cup final. And I think,
no one else would probably beat Chelsea after losing West Brom,
I think, it could be typical Newcastle. I heard someone, do you know what it was? I think someone said a few years ago on an interview, said that we could beat Barcelona on a Monday, but lose to Blythe Spartans on a Tuesday.
Probably could.
I'm not saying that we're better than Barcelona before even starting the comments, but no, it's just been one of those days today. But let's just if we can get one more win for the rest of the season, I think that should get us in the top half. And if that gets us in the top half,
we've had a brilliant season.
There should be candles and things, everything just on the pitch. Or maybe not a statue. If he wins a trophy, then definitely. But no, it's just, I just like just to see the players to give a little bit more. Give a little bit more. Because I would still say to them, look, fight for a place for next season. Try and get in my starting 11 next season. I think Rafa will stay. I think because if he's got 1 year left on the contract, seriously, yeah, he probably have got better offers.
Yeah.
But he could probably go, right, I'll give them one more year, and then I can just go. I can decide at my own time if I want to go or not. And if he goes and he hasn't been backed, then I think no Newcastle fan will be annoyed, because he can't really give much more. But let's just give it a go last 3 games and just see what we can do.
Yep. So that's Jonny's thoughts on today's game. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.